Sick.
I wish he was a fan of us. When Robert Downey Jr.'s...
we're gonna make Robert Downey Jr. a fan of us.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be like, I love Power Thoughts podcast.
Love Power Thoughts.
I forgot our name.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of that, welcome back to Power Thoughts.
Welcome back, my guys.
Yeah, we're kind of starting over.
Yeah.
We did record 4 episodes.
Those were just practice.
They were. We'll probably, like, release them at some point.
Yeah,
like if we miss an upload or something.
When
like
we're,
that.
like, super famous, we'll just be like, oh, yeah, these are, like, the first ones.
Our first ever podcast. And they were,
love
like,
cable
so
bumps.
good. I still love
good.
Our third one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely have to release that at some point.
Yeah, definitely. But we're back now.
We
2020.
2020. We're 20.
We're matching.
We're 20,
yeah.
2020. We are matching.
We're matching. But yeah, we're 2020.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
That's so crazy. We're old as fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's really, it like kind of sucks not being a teenager anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because I'm like, like if an old man is like weird to me, I can't be like, oh, I'm a teen, he has to leave me alone. It's like, oh no, I guess I'm an adult now.
Yeah, like I have to react or not react.
Exactly.
You have to figure out which one, and sometimes they're all dangerous.
Yeah,
so,
men are dangerous, guys. Be careful.
Yeah.
Except for you, if you're a man listening to this podcast, you are all right. Unless you are dangerous.
They could be. I don't know.
Like a
Don't
serial killer
they're
listening
like,
to this
I'm not dangerous.
He's like, for sure, Joe from You is listening to this podcast being like, yeah, I know.
I'm not dangerous.
I'm not dangerous.
I'm just in love.
He is. You was such... Did you watch You?
Okay, I've only watched like 4 episodes.
Oh my
I know
God.
I'm very much behind.
No.
But I saw like I've seen like every spoiler for it. So I kind of already know what's going to happen. But
I don't want to spoil it here in case anyone else is also not caught up. But I just want to say... You should definitely watch it.
Okay.
I
will. It's just like...
It's hard to get through.
It's hard to get through. And then hour-long TV shows, I have to really, really be into it.
Yeah.
Or else I'm just like, I'm spending hours and hours on this TV show.
Yeah, you are. And...
It stresses me out.
Joe stresses me the fuck out whenever I watch the show. Because he's like, oh, what if I, like, break into this house? I'm just wearing a hat. And I'm breaking in. And
He
I'm
hides
like, what
behind
are you
that
doing?
like tiny ass tree, staring into her window.
Yeah, and she doesn't see him.
She never sees him.
And I'm like, okay.
If I had a huge ass window like that, first of all, covered with curtains, there is no way anyone's looking in. And if they were looking in, I would see them. I would always be like,
someone's looking at me.
Be like calling the cops, like
don't you
hello,
feel
there's
that?
a man in a hat, staring at me.
Some man in a hat.
Some man
in a hat.
That's the worst disguise too. Like I wish he would have been more creative. Like
yeah, I wish he had like a mask that looked like oh, that would have been sick if he was like, I killed this first guy and I made a mask of his face like that.
Yeah.
That might be a little too overboard though, because they're trying to make him like a redeeming
guy. They're trying to make him into something. He talked about that in that one interview that was going around Twitter. Like
yeah, he's so hot.
Very hot. Oh, but also like very skinny.
Yeah.
Like.
But his personality is thick.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
He's got a thick heart.
Thick personality, thick heart.
Thick heart.
Skinny body.
Skinny body, yeah. And a little bobblehead.
Bobblehead.
His head is, like, kind of big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's really skinny, and so you can see that his head is really big. And
but
like,
all respect.
Yeah.
Bagley? Dude, I don't know. Joe?
Joe from You.
Joe from You, honestly. What was his name? He, like, changed his name in the second one.
Oh,
to Will.
Mm-hmm. Even I know that. I didn't watch it.
Fuck you. Yeah, his name was Will, and then like when they figured out, she's like, Joe, Will, who are you? I was like, oh, look at you, you got him.
I think the names in that show are so weird. Like the one girl was named Peaches, and then he calls the other one Love, like the whole time.
That's her name. Her born name is Love.
I hate
and
that.
And her brother's name. Guess what her brother's name is?
Wind.
40.
The
number? Yes, like the number. 40 like the number is her brother.
I hate that.
Yeah. Imagine how tired we are of it.
I don't like that girl is named Peaches.
Who is named Peach? Oh, yeah, that bitch.
Who has a baby and says Peaches? Huh? Like, that's like a nickname you give your significant other or something. If that.
I keep moving around
parents,
so much.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a dumb name. Did you ever watch or like see that commercial for there were like these little lunch packages and they had penguins on them. And then in the commercial, they're, like, swimming around in the ocean being like, the lunch has everything. It has chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes. And then one of the penguins goes, peaches! No. It's...
No, I never saw that.
If I ever find it, I'll show you.
I remember those commercials for, I don't remember the brand name. It was a very popular brand, but it was basically, like, a microwave dinner. Whatever, but it was for kids. Do you remember what those were? Some sort of, like, animal advertised it, I think.
No, that I think that might be the penguin I'm talking about.
Wait, really?
It definitely was a penguin. It definitely was, like, a microwave meal, and it, like, had the little shit.
Different compartments.
Yeah. Then you put it...
And some of them had, like, mac and cheese or, like, pudding.
Yeah,
but I was
pudding.
always like, pudding?
Like, do you microwave it? Yeah.
Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's
what
the same
was that
thing.
Called?
I have no idea.
Yikes.
But they had peaches at one point. They, like, introduced it. They're like, we have peaches now. Mm-hmm. Peaches! You have to go up on the P.
Peaches!
Great.
Now that everyone's stopped watching and listening.
So now that half the audience is gone, yeah. So here, I wanted to talk about this.
Okay. Please do.
Besides peaches... I watched this movie called The Invention of Lying.
Okay. What was it about?
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. Who's that British guy in the show? And we were like, this show's gonna suck. Like, and we watched it in the script writing class. And he was British.
Guy in a show.
And he's like mad and his wife died.
Oh, Ricky Gervais?
Yes, Ricky Gervais. Brilliant. Love him.
We were watching Afterlife.
Yes. So he's in this movie, The Invention of Lying, and basically it takes place in a society where everyone tells the truth all the time. Okay. And it's very funny.
Oh, it's funny?
Yeah, it's like a comedy.
Okay.
And then one day he, like, lies.
Oh, damn.
And he goes, holy shit. Like, he is like, how did I even do that? Like, that's wild. But since everyone in this society is used to everyone, like, telling the truth.
They all believe him.
They all believe, like, everything that he goes to the bank and he's like, I have $1 million. He doesn't say this, but he's like, I have $1 million in my bank account. Can I take it all out? And she's like, for sure.
Sick.
And then he goes to his friend. He's like, my name's Todd. And the friend's like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, hey, Todd. And then he's like, no, my name's not Todd. And he's like, what is it? It's like, it's a crazy universe. But anyway.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I'm watching it. And they go to this old folks' home. And all the old people are so sad. Wow. Have you ever been to an old person's home?
I think I have. Honestly, it might have been when I was a little kid. I don't remember.
No, I mean, yeah. They're, like, so sad.
They're very sad. They all have their own rooms. And they all look the same, and it's horrible.
And they're all wrinkly. And then, since everyone tells the truth, they're like, yeah, you're gonna die in 3 days, probably. Like, he goes in to visit his mom. And then they're like, she doesn't have long. And he's like, I've heard that before. But but it got me thinking, when I'm super old and sad, I'm just going to do a bunch of drugs, I think.
Okay. That's a good idea.
That's all I had to say.
Like what kind of drugs are you like?
Like probably like not heroin. I don't ever want, like,
even when you're like old and dead.
That seems like no, cuz what if
you're like, well,
I'm like, but what if they're like, oh, you have like, you're gonna die in like a week? I probably still wouldn't do heroin.
Really? If I was really old, and I wouldn't go seeking it, right? But if I was really old and someone was just like, hey, you want to like try some meth? I'd be like, why not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, people on meth do seem to have a lot of fun.
That one girl in that comedy special said it was really fun. Don't do meth.
Don't do meth. I am saying right now, don't do meth.
Don't do meth, heroin, crack.
No. I definitely do, like, a bunch of, like, psychedelics.
Yes. What if you saw, like, heaven? And
you
were like, did I die, or am I just on psychedelics? Like,
that's the vibe I want to have. And then, just so old. And, like, I see the universe, and people will be like, she probably does. Oh, my God. And then, like, open up a psychic shop and be, like, an old black lady.
Fun.
Reading. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be really fun. Yeah, I think I would also do a bunch of drugs when I'm old.
Right?
Like, why not?
Because what else are you going to do?
Especially
die?
Like, when I don't have a job anymore.
Yeah.
When I'm like,
yeah.
When I retire, exactly. 65.
Because it's just like all these old people just sitting in little chairs because they can't walk anymore. and like, you know, being sick, and then just having the nurses like have to like, and like, I'm just like, oh, I want to do like something.
I would hand out drugs to people.
Yeah.
I'd be like, here.
Do you want to go to an old folks home and like hand out like
just be like, you
hard
you
drugs?
Want to do acid?
Dude, hey.
Just like someone's grandma. Just be like, hey, I don't know you.
Hey, Helen.
Do you want to do acid right now?
Yeah, and she'd be like, no.
I hope they would say yes.
I would say, I'm telling you, dude, if you stay young and I grow old,
okay.
come to my old folks home.
I will.
No, I hope I'll be in a mansion by myself.
By yourself? Why?
Or like with my husband of 800 years. Just like not in a home.
Or like your
with all those
husband.
other dying people. Yeah, my 50th husband. He's 23. I'm a million. I'm kidding. That'd be so nasty.
That'd be really nasty.
I'd be like, you're too young. You have knees that function.
you don't need hip surgery?
Yeah. I can't relate to you. I
I'm
can't
on my
do
8th
it.
hip.
How do you feel about like, this is so off topic. How do you feel about like, we're 20, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If like an 18-year-old boy were to come up to you and be like, hey, good looking, what would you do? And he's like, hey, I'm a little 18-year-old boy. And he wouldn't say little. He'd say, I'm a grown man, I'm 18.
It depends the context. If he's in high school, no.
Obviously, yeah.
If he's in college, because we're sophomores.
Yeah.
And he'd be a freshman.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would care at that point. But I don't know, though, because 18, like, seems young almost.
Yeah.
Now.
Like, think
like,
about
everything younger than us seems young, like,
yeah.
young now.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I've always wanted to date someone older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think... Because, like, I already have an older mentality anyways, and I've always had that. Like, even when I was younger, I was like, I don't want to date anyone younger than me. Why?
Like in 5th grade being like, if a 4th grader looks at me, I'll punch him in the face.
Mm-hmm. Like I won't do it. So I don't know. Like, I don't think I would have a problem with it, but I don't think I would actively seek out.
Definitely.
Like, I definitely wouldn't actively seek out
Yeah.
someone younger than me.
Yeah. I feel that. Especially, like, the generation coming up. I feel like they're so much younger.
Yeah. Like everyone on TikTok
is
so much younger. And then you see an attractive guy and his bio literally says 16.
Yeah, and I'm like,
what?
Like, with a full beard and, like, a kid. And I'm like, you're... and, like, a mortgage. I'm like, how are you? Are you actually...
I hate when I see, like, 19-year-olds posting, like, just bought my first house. Like,
I know. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, in college.
Yeah, like, I'm broken in college. Like,
what are you doing? Like, where do you live where it must be 3 cents to buy a house? Like,
well, they just a lot of them, I think, their parents, like, buy them a house.
But then they can't post just bought a house. You have to say, I live in a house.
Though.
Yeah.
Everyone lies.
That's wild.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe them or not. I guess if they've really been working their whole entire life.
I mean,
then maybe. A lot of, like,
yeah.
I think a lot of military couples get houses.
Oh, yeah.
The military, like,
it gives you a house. It, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd get a house too. Shit.
And then you get a lot of benefits when you get married for being in the military.
Yeah. So many benefits.
So I've heard. I honestly don't know a lot about the military.
Honestly, like, just putting this out there, if you're a member of the military and you're looking for some monetary, more cash, dude, and you want to get married, hit me up. We'll split it 50-50. Mwah. Thank you.
No strings attached.
No strings attached.
We just get married. I never see you again.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I know that you're not a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. How do you know?
However.
I am, dude.
Okay, great. Great, okay, great. So, like, in movies and TV, like, when people have, like, a green card marriage, right? Mm-hmm. And, like, the government's all, like, checking up on them to make sure their marriage is legit. Why do they give a fuck?
I don't know.
Like, how important is that really? Like, is anyone happy in their marriage?
Because they're so concerned about, like, immigration and shit like that. But
yeah.
It shouldn't. Why does it matter?
Yeah,
like,
just chill out.
Let people get married.
If I was in charge of that, I'd be like, I would just, like, knock on the door and I'd be like, hi. Okay, bye. Have a nice day. Mm-hmm. Or, like, maybe here's a
like,
wedding
why
anniversary
do they check
present.
up on it anyways? Like, that's so weird.
Yeah, they, like, check up to make sure the marriage is legit. I'm like, they got married. It's paper.
Yeah, it's literally paper.
They signed it. It's legit. It was notarized, so...
Like, the government's the one who made it, like, easy to get married.
Dude, the only way it would be fake is if they forged the documents.
Yeah.
But they're getting married in real life, so... I don't know. That's all I had to say.
Would you have a green card marriage?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
For sure. If someone was like, please, I'd be like, whatever.
You're like, okay.
But I don't want the government checking up on me every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I also don't know if I would want to be married.
I mean...
To just someone random.
Look. It depends. It depends on the circumstances. If they're like, I'll give you $1,000. Not 1,000. Hold on. What am I? Cheap whore? I'm kidding. No offense to any cheap whores out there. We love you.
Mm-hmm. Stan, sex worker.
Yeah, exactly. We do stan. But I'd just be like, dude, what am I? For $1,000? Like, but if they're like, hey, I'm your close friend. I need a green card marriage ASAP.
Oh, yeah, I would.
I'd be like, for sure. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know why I was thinking just like some random ass person would be like,
I feel like that's
married?
less likely.
Like that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, no. That's what I started thinking about right when you said that.
Yeah, because I was like, why would someone
when
does
that even happen?
come up to me and
yeah.
be like, you want to get married?
Yeah,
so I can stay in the country? I mean, I guess.
Yeah. That's so stupid. Anyway, I think everyone should just be allowed to live wherever they want. Yeah.
And people always say, like, not to get, like, political, but people always say, like, I don't know, that people are stealing our jobs and stuff like that. And, like, that's not true. We also don't have enough jobs for anyone. I don't know.
No, we don't have enough jobs for everyone. And that's what they don't want us to, like, find out. Like, we're in college right now. We might as well just drop out at this point because...
Are we going to get jobs?
They're going to hate me regardless, you know?
Period.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was talking, who was I talking to? I was talking to Asia and Bianca, like, the other day. Those are our friends.
Yes.
And,
we have friends.
We have other friends also. We were talking about the robot revolution. And, because you know how they can make robots?
Mm-hmm.
Like, basically McDonald's, as an example, can completely be run by robots.
100%.
100%, yeah. And I'm like, why don't they just do that?
Yeah. Well, because... Like we were talking about, like, we would just... we would be able to do anything, right? If we didn't have to work.
Yeah, if we didn't have to work, we'd be able to just vibe out.
If we just... I hate that we have to, like... This sounds bad, but I hate that we have to, like, work so much to make, like, any amount of money.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, all we do is work. And then we get 2 days off to, like, not go to work, but then you have to do everything else that you weren't able to do during the week. Like,
exactly. No, it's just the system that we live in, like, because it's so, like, capitalistic and, like, blah. Like, even in Europe, just the difference between the U.S. and Europe is so different on like, how they view jobs. Because, like, in Europe, they're like, dude, this job isn't your life. Like, in some countries, I'm not European. I don't know all the fucking countries. But they're like, I took French in high school. Like, we learned about this. They're like, dude, this job isn't your life. Like, they get way more time off. And, like, their quality of life is so much better. And I'm like, if we can get robots to run all the little jobs and stuff, people would just be able to vibe out. Mm-hmm. And honestly, the robots could provide for us, and I could go on vacation.
We essentially want to live in a society where... robots do all the jobs, like consumer jobs, like retail jobs, everything. And then we still have money somehow.
I don't even want shit to run on money.
Oh, yeah.
I just want, like, if everyone was just like, yeah, chill.
If we could just, like, hop on a plane and go somewhere and didn't have to pay for it.
Ugh. Are you kidding me?
Why can't we do that?
Are you kidding me?
Like, ugh. And also, not to get kind of off topic, but why do celebrities get sent the free stuff and all the people who don't have a lot of money have to pay for all that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, celebrities literally have so much money, and they're like, I just got, like, free Gucci. Like, why?
Yeah, you can buy Gucci. I can't buy Gucci.
Why couldn't they just pick, like, some random person and send it to them? Like, that would go viral immediately. If I opened my package and got Gucci or Louis Vuitton or some makeup brand or whatever. Yeah. And, like, I just opened it, like, I would tweet that immediately and be like, oh, my God, like, Louis Vuitton just sent me, like, a package.
And the product is so amazing. Free promo. Gucci, if you're listening, we will do free promo. If you send us your product.
Or anyone.
Actually, not even Gucci. Do I even like Gucci?
No, not
Gucci,
really.
if you're listening, still send it to me. Anyone?
Whoa. What?
I just got an email saying that they're giving away a trip to Bali, and I'm about to cry.
I would like to go, as we were just talking about traveling for free.
No, the robots are really listening.
That's really weird.
It is. The robots are listening.
Speaking of Gucci, I went into the Gucci store on 5th Avenue, and it's so pretty. Yeah. Like, each level is like floor to ceiling carpet. Like the men's section is floor to ceiling velvet green carpet. It's so pretty. I will say though that the employees were like, "Hi, how are you?" And I was like, "Good, how are you?" And they just walked away. And I was like,
they said, "She sounds poor."
Yeah, no, literally. I mean, obviously, I was wearing Under Armour sweatpants and snow boots. Like, obviously, I was not there to purchase anything.
Yeah, I think I also went there looking poor, and they were just like.
But when I went into Louis Vuitton, they sprayed me with this perfume, and it smelled so good, like actually so good. And my coat still kind of smells like it.
Ooh,
so I love that.
We love.
I was like, that's a good sales pitch, because I genuinely was like, if I had money, I would buy this perfume right now.
Like, as soon as you get money, you're gonna like buy the perfume.
I wish. I'm not wasting my money on Louis Vuitton perfume.
No, I mean when you get money.
Oh yeah, when I have money. Yeah.
Dude.
When. I almost said if. When. Putting that out in the universe.
We're manifesting.
Period. I gotta start being more positive anyways.
Yeah. Positivity only all 2020.
Positivity, manifestation.
Good
things are gonna happen.
Good things only.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I'm also trying to be positivo, you know what I mean?
I feel like you're pretty positive all the time, though.
Yeah, it's because I'm a Sag.
A Sagittarius. I'm a Scorpio and I'm emotional, so...
Yeah. I have a Scorpio, Venus.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
What's your three? What are your three? The first three?
I forget every time. I'm pretty sure it's Taurus rising.
So Scorpio sun, Taurus rising.
I don't remember.
Wait, hold on. Mine is definitely Sag, sun, Capricorn, rising, and Sag moon. I'm a Sag sandwich, dude.
A Sag sandwich.
A Sag.
I can't remember. I feel like it's like Taurus and Libra in there, but I honestly can't remember. I'm really bad at that because I just like read all the Scorpio stuff.
No, me too.
And then I forget like what everything else is, and those are all supposed to like have meaning too, but like
I just have read I only really know my three, and then I just read my Venus for some reason. Like, it was like, what's your Venus? And I was like, I'll check. And now I know that it's Scorpio, and I probably will never forget.
That's good.
Thank you.
Because I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of Scorpios. I just found out that Nade, who did her hair, what's her Instagram?
Done by Nade. If you're in the New York area.
I think she's a Scorpio. She posted something about...
She's a Gemini.
Oh. She posted something about being a Scorpio on her story.
Maybe she has a Scorpio.
So I don't know why she did that then.
Moon.
Never mind.
We were just talking
I was just saying I don't know any Scorpios. And I thought I finally found one, and I don't know any.
Yeah,
except for my sister.
Yeah.
And I know that me and my sister are too similar, and that's why we fight constantly.
Yeah, me and my sister are also both the same sign.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And we fight a lot too. Yeah, she's so... Love her.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
You guys have the chaotic energy. What are your parents' signs?
Oh my god, yeah. We had like that. Okay, whatever. We had a like family dinner over break, and we just got back from break.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about. I was like, "Mom, what's your sign?" And she's like, "Capricorn." And then my dad's sign is a Libra, and apparently they're like the least compatible signs.
Interesting.
Yeah, but my parents, like, looking at them, I'm like, you guys are compatible, I guess.
No, they're very compatible.
I think they have like different, probably like their rising signs, or like other signs are definitely so compatible.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell that sometimes those two signs clash because they be crazy. And I'm like, oh.
I don't know anything about Scorpios and Leos, but I do know that, like, I get very close with Leos, but and like me and my mom's a Leo, right? And like we're very very close, but like when we fight, and like that's how it is with every Leo that I've known. And like we get close and whatever and comfortable, and then I don't know, at some point we end up arguing, and it's like a blowout, like a lot.
Maybe that is
like
the stars.
It is the stars. Not to say astrology's real,
but dude, all I'm saying is
it kind of is like
that's all I'm saying.
Deny it, but like it kind of makes sense a lot.
Because when I look at, like, the people that I know,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them have very similar signs, and I don't know why that is. Like, because I have another Scorpio friend. I have so many Leo friends.
I have a lot of Leo friends.
I met someone over break, and she was an Aquarius, and I was like, you remind me of my other friend who's an Aquarius.
Right?
That's really weird.
Right?
Like, they just...
The signs,
weird.
like... I don't know. Like, a lot of the signs have similar personalities.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of crazy. Everything that I've seen, like, scrolling through astrology stuff that's about, like, Sagittarius, like, reminds me of you. Like,
Yeah.
every time. It's always like, this, like, traveling, like, going places, like, whatever, like, chaos. And I'm like, that's Maureen.
Okay.
Like, every time.
Okay, maybe stop reading me for filth.
Like, it's
chaos
true.
and traveling.
that's it. It's chaos and traveling.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say...
And I don't know. Like, when I read things about myself, like, I know that they're supposed to be, like, anyone can relate. But, like, I don't think if you were to read stuff about Scorpios that you would relate to that. And I don't usually relate to anything about Sag.
Sometimes I am, like, I can see that in me, too. But I'm, like, it's human shit. Yeah. But then, there's definitely, like, if I read Sagittarius and I'm, like, I was read for filth. And then if I read another thing, I'm like, that's not me at all.
Yeah. Like... I need to find out more about other signs, though. Like, I
just follow, like, an astrology
all my friends
account.
are, like, the same signs, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I don't know a lot about Libras.
Libras are, I think they're an air sign. Yeah, Libras are an air sign. My dad is a Libra. Chaotic. He's chaotic.
Well, yeah, your dad is chaotic. Are Libras chaotic?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So then it's what? Aries, Sag, Libras.
Libra, well, honestly, I feel like all signs have their own type of chaos. You know? Well, maybe not all of them, but definitely.
Well, I mean, everyone has their own type of because
chaos.
Everyone can be chaotic. It doesn't necessarily have to do with their sign.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think everyone does have their own different types of chaos.
Yeah.
But I don't think necessarily that every sign.
What's that one, like, alignment chart thing? Like, where it's, like, neutral and then lawful.
Oh.
And, chaotic and then, like, evil, good, called? Neutral.
Yeah.
There's a name for that. Don't know.
I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, but that's a thing.
Yeah. There's, like, a test for that, right? Didn't we take that one?
Yeah.
I don't remember what mine was.
I think I got chaotic neutral.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
I don't know what I would be.
Definitely, wait, what is it? Probably, well, it's either lawful or chaotic.
Okay.
Or neutral.
Okay.
And also with that.
Good, evil,
neutral.
Neutral. I'm like, neutral.
I have to, like, visualize what the thing. Neutral.
That sounds so boring.
Or it's true neutral.
Neutral.
It's, like, either you could look at it as boring or, like, in perfect balance.
I'm not in perfect balance. There's no
So
way.
Then, that's not you, dude.
I don't know what I would be, though. I don't know.
I'll have to take the test.
And I'll find out next time.
We'll update you. Probably not.
Yeah, we'll probably definitely forget.
Yeah.
But that's
why you're here.
What
Wink.
else were we going to talk about?
Oh, dude.
Is that a ring?
Mm-hmm. I'm married. It's a green card marriage.
You didn't invite me to the wedding?
Yeah, dude. It was small. It was quick. It was a quick ceremony, my guy.
At the
courthouse vibes. We did want to talk about Limitless. You wanted to talk about Limitless.
Oh, this would have been good when we were talking about the movie and the drugs or whatever. Because, okay.
Back to movies and drugs.
There's the movie Limitless, and then there's a TV show. I have not seen the TV show, but I know it's the same concept.
It's good.
I watched the movie over break, and it was very, very interesting. And so basically this guy gets offered this drug, and he takes it, and it unlocks 100% of his brain. Because we only use, like, it's said that we only use, like, 5% of our brain or something.
Yeah.
Something stupid like that.
Apparently that's, like,
or
a
20%.
myth.
I think it is a myth, but that was, like, the plot of the movie.
Yeah, that's, like, the plot of, like, a lot of movies where it's, like, your brain, like,
yeah.
Lucy. Have you seen Scarlett Johansson?
Mm-mm.
She's, like, a monkey or something.
She's
I don't know.
Monkey? Yikes.
She just gets 100% of her brain power unlocked and turns into, like, a computer.
Wow.
I don't know. Continue.
Yeah, so, like, basically this guy takes this drug, he gets 100% of his brain unlocked, and, like, he's a writer, and he was, like, in a writer's block, living in a shitty apartment, like, just not doing well. And he took this drug and, like, he cleaned up his whole apartment. He wrote an entire book, like, whatever. Like, he just did all this stuff. And so then it got him hooked because he was like, I can't go back to only just using part of my brain. And he, like, learned a bunch of languages and stuff. So then
that's what I would do.
He ended up, like, getting a whole bunch of the drug and, like, kept taking it and, like, basically figured out some patterns in this guy's company and, like, how to make it better, and, like, was moving up the ladder and, like, immensely fast, and, like, all this stuff was happening. And I was thinking, the whole time I was watching it reminded me of acid in a way. Like, obviously acid does not unlock, like, 100% of your brain, but I've, like, talking to people, everyone kind of agrees that it unlocks, like, levels in your brain, kind of, right?
Yeah. I was just, like, reading something about it, and it was talking about how, I wouldn't, like, it doesn't unlock levels, but it just makes you think more abstractly, which I guess is kind of unlocking a level, because it's, like, one thing to be, like, this is a keyboard, but another thing to be, like, this is a keyboard, and, like, think about, like, why the letters are in, like, that pattern, or what. It just makes you, like, question more, I feel like, and then, like, I guess, I feel like that is kind of unlocking, like, I don't know, just, like, higher, thinking, almost.
So too.
Just, like, thinking about things on it, because a lot of people will think of things on, like, a base level, you know, and they'll just be like, yeah, that is that, and that's the way it is, whatever. But then, like, it makes you question, like, why is it like that, and, like, thinking about maybe the reasons behind it, and, like, drawing conclusions from that rather than, like, just taking it for what it is.
I've noticed that it's made me think more, like, I talked to this about this the other day, but, like, about things from different people's perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. Like, and I already kind of did that because, like, I'm kind of an empath, and, like, I think about, like, people's feelings and whatever. But I feel like in situations, sometimes I can almost see it from how other people are viewing me or viewing, like, us or anything, which I don't know if I like that or not, because it kind of gives me, like, anxiety of, like, about how I'm living my life. And I start to just, like, think too much about what other people are thinking and how I come across and how what I'm doing comes across to other people.
Yeah.
And I don't think I like that part of it, which kind of sucks.
It makes, I would say, you know, like, it's just weird because I feel like were someone to do LSD, it would make you feel crazy rather than, like, actually looking crazy. You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, it's just, like, if you're seeing fucking shit swirl around on the wall, you're like, that's crazy. I must also be crazy.
Yeah.
And these other people are just normies. But the normies, they're not seeing the shit on the wall, and they're, like, not even looking at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't even,
I know.
like...
I always try to think about that, too. I'm like,
because honestly...
actually looking at me.
Like, the only people you really see who are on drugs, like, and, like, you notice that are on drugs are, like, the people who are, like, on drugs. You know what I mean?
I feel like they're always on hard drugs.
Yeah, like, hard drugs.
Yeah. I guess that makes me feel better.
Because, like, if you're stoned in the park, no one's gonna notice.
That's
ever.
True.
No one has ever noticed, ever.
That's
anyone.
True. And it's New York.
And it's New York. You can do
anything.
Yeah, you can scream in the middle of the street. No one's gonna say anything to you.
People just kind of, like, glance at you and, like, keep walking.
Or if you're, like, in the middle of the street, they'll be like, you're blocking traffic.
Yeah, they're like, get out of the way.
Get out of here.
But, yeah, I just thought the drug that he was on was similar to acid.
Yeah. Dude, maybe. That's probably what it was based off of.
Maybe.
Because, like, what a wacky concept.
Well, didn't that one lady say that meth, she felt like it was unlocking, like...
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's probably brain. About meth.
Maybe.
That's probably what it's about. Yeah, because she was like... she was like, I could see someone mowing their lawn with, like, a vacuum. And I'd be like, yeah, he's probably onto something. Like, just, like, that's the level of abstract thinking.
That's crazy.
It allows you to go on.
Don't do meth.
Don't do meth. Anyone... Hey. I just want to take this part of the podcast to talk about drug awareness and
Let's
don't do meth.
our sponsors. Dare.
Sponsored by Ronald Reagan himself. Did he die?
No, I don't think
He's
so.
not dead?
I thought he was still alive. Wait, is he dead? I'm gonna seem really stupid if he's dead.
Dude, I'm asking you. So if you're stupid, what does that make me?
How long ago was he president? Like a while ago, right?
Long enough ago to, like, fuck up America. Just kidding, any Ronald Reagan fans, but he did.
A few presidents still alive, right?
Okay, I'm looking it up.
Obviously Obama, Bill Clinton. Is it...
JFK is not alive.
Obviously not.
Unless...
Isn't Jimmy Carter, like, still alive? Isn't he, like, really, really old? Or am I wrong about that, too?
Jimmy Carter... I'll look it up. But Ronald Reagan died in 2004. But I was 4, so why would I give a fuck about Ronald Reagan?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Who else did you say?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
Isn't he, like, still kicking it?
He was the third... Oh, he looks old. He died today. I'm kidding.
Oh, my God. Imagine.
Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, that's
He's 95 years old.
Yeah, he is old
Good
as
for
hell.
Jimmy, I think.
Oh, and then the Bushes. But Bush Sr. died recently, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's Carter, Bush, Clinton, Obama.
And that's it.
Those
Mwah.
are the only living presidents.
Those are the only living presidents. Speaking of presidents, have you been watching the impeachment?
No, have you?
Nope. Moving on. No, I like saw like my grandfather, he came when during my break, and he loves watching like CNN, like he just loves that shit. He's just like, and I'm like, oh, what's happening in the news? He's like, oh, they're preparing. He has an accent, but whatever. He's like, yeah, they're preparing. I can't. It'd be racist, maybe? I don't know. But he's just like, yeah, they're like preparing the thing, and like they're doing all this, and I'm like, that's wild. So is he impeached yet? He's like, nope. I'm like, what? They like go until 2 a.m. for those things.
That's crazy.
Like they're just just laying out their case until 2 a.m. I'm like, just
arrest. I thought lawyers worked like 9 to 5.
No, not these ones. They're like in the Senate.
Yikes.
Or the House or some shit. You guys know. Whoever's listening to this. I was in AP Gov.
I need to read more.
So, and I got a 5 on the test. Not to brag. Not to brag, but like kind of to brag.
I mean, go ahead. You got a 5.
I got a 5. They called my essay exemplary. I'm kidding. Like, I don't know. I just got a 5. They didn't tell me.
Damn.
How well I did.
A 5.
But I do remember walking out of the test, and like one of the questions was on like, is this illegal? I don't think I'm allowed to talk about the test. But one of the questions was like, oh, what was this amendment or whatever? And I was like, I think that's gay rights, but I don't know. So I wrote it for gay rights, and then it's like, you can keep writing if you think it's something else. And I wrote it for something else too. And then I got out, and everyone's like, it was for this. It was for the gays.
Damn.
That's a win for me and the gays.
I had the option to take like an AP history test. I took like it's called CIS history, so it was like college in the schools.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't AP, but it was basically an AP class, but you didn't.
Did you not get AP? Oh, yeah. You got robbed.
But you could take the test for credit, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, that's honestly, how my class was.
That
too.
History class was the hardest class I've ever taken in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I think I only took 1 semester of it because I was like, this is too much.
They made our class so easy.
No, they made our class so hard. Like they did not give us. I don't even remember it honestly, so this is bad to talk about. But I just remember that everyone in the class was like failing. Like, everyone was doing so bad. Like the teachers that we had were not good at teaching it, and it was a mess. So yeah, I did not continue the second semester of that.
Yikes.
I also did not continue the second semester of AP Bio because I was like, I'm not going to pass this test. So why would I put myself through this?
Yeah, no, that's a no. But honestly, everyone that was in AP Bio was sad.
I knew I was going to go to an art school from the time I was like 14.
Me too.
So I don't know why I took all those like super hard class, like
because you're like conditioned to think that if you don't take APs you're not going to get into college and you're going to die.
But literally those things didn't matter to get into this school at all. They cared about your essays and your stuff that you submitted, like your creative portfolio.
That's literally it.
Like I just feel like I wasted my high school experience by taking all those classes that I didn't need to take.
I don't, because at my school I low-key feel like they were so concerned about making the school look good that they made the classes like hella easy.
Oh, that's
because
nice.
A lot of people, there were people who would like fail, but like the AP Gov class, everyone in there was like doing pretty good. Like they made it really, they were like, if you do this, this, and this, then you will get an A in the class.
Nice.
Like if you got a 4 or a 5 on your AP, then they would change your grade to an A no matter what it is in the class.
Wow.
So like they made it so easy to do, like on the last few days of school, dude, We were just, like, really, like, leaving class. Like, me and my friends left class and drove somewhere. They didn't give a fuck what we did. It was so weird.
That's nice.
They made so many of the classes, like, really easy.
One of my teachers, my AP English teacher, at the end, after we'd already taken the test and everything, he did, it was like the Dundies from The Office.
Aww.
But he had a different name for them. I don't remember what it was. But he set up, like, a red carpet. He had little, like, fake awards. Like, he had things going on the screen. It was, like, about the books that we read and, like, all this stuff. And we all, like, voted for things. And he had, like, snacks and whatever. It was so cute.
That's
it was, like,
so
the cutest
adorable.
thing ever. But that was the only good part about that.
I love when high school teachers, like, did shit like that.
Yeah.
Because one of my teachers had those. We had to, like, make a movie project. And I was with my friend. And we, for every single project, we'd be like, can we make a movie? Like, she's like to make a PowerPoint. We're like, can we make a movie? It was in French.
Oh, my God.
So it was like, she, like, really, best teacher ever. Love her, miss her. Madame, mwah, shout out to you.
Aww.
But, like, we had a little award show, too.
Cute.
And I felt bad because we won all the awards. Because everyone else's movies were, like, on a slideshow thing. So they were like, yeah, chill. We were like, what if we had a plot? And, like, filmed it and, like, had an action scene. And everyone was like, oh, yeah, award. And we were like...
That's how you know you're going to be a film major.
Yeah.
Like, how I knew that I needed to be a film major is literally every project that was, like, a group project or, like, a film project, like, I would take complete control over it. I was like, I'll write the script, I'll film it, I'll shoot it, like, whatever.
I'll edit it.
No, literally, I was like, I'll edit it.
Yeah.
You guys just need to, like, help me make up the story or whatever. But even then I was like, like, I'll do it. Like, you don't have to do anything. And I would do that for every single project. I put so much work into these, like, stupid things. Like, one of my history classes, I made one, and they showed my video, and they were, like, not to brag, but the teacher was like, yikes, that's gonna be hard to follow. And I was like,
period.
Thank you.
Period.
Like, I did not need to put that much effort in.
Yeah.
Like, I know that, and I knew that making them, but I did it because I wanted to.
No,
like,
I feel that.
I loved that.
I 100% feel that. Like, me and my same friend, by the way, we were...
Is she a film major?
No. And I'm so sad, but she's, like, doing environmental science, which she loves, so...
Is that the one in California?
No, she's back home in Michigan. So, shout out Lindsay, gang, you know the vibes. But we made... Everyone's saying that Lana Del Rey was robbed for the Grammys, but what they don't know is that I was robbed from Physics Olympics. So we had, like, this Physics Olympics thing at our school, and they were like, okay, we're gonna, like, split off. Each class was, like, a team, and we had, like, a bunch of little events, and you sign up for events. And me and Lindsay were, like, we were in the same class, and we're like, we're making the movie. Mm-hmm. We made the movie. It was the most high-budget thing, like, we've ever made. Like, it was about, the theme was, like, Pokemon, and we had a guy, and he had to, like, try to, like, catch Pokemon, because they've been, like, went into the real world or something like that. Mm-hmm. And, like, we got the teacher to get in it. It was so sick. And then at the fucking, like, thing where they were showing, like, the top movies, we were like, there's no way we didn't win this, dude. Like, our movie was sick. They showed 2 different films that were basically the exact same. Mm-hmm. Like, they used the same music and everything. No. So we're sitting there in the audience like, oh, we were robbed. But it's definitely because we didn't incorporate, like, any physics into the script. Like, we were more focused on the story. Like, we were like, oh, there's electricity in there. And we're like, that counts. Mm-hmm. It was really... I mean, I thought it was amazing. We were robbed. Yeah.
Sounds good.
It was... Dude, let me tell you. It was pretty sick.
Yeah. Like, projects like that were always so fun. Like, and I like to try hard on those because I liked when my teachers were like, you did a good job. Like, I liked that part of it. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously I love, like, making the films or whatever, but it was always, like, a nice little bonus when the teachers were like, wow. Like, I don't know, because this just sounds like I'm bragging. I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
like,
not to flex, but to flex.
Not to flex. But, like, my 8th grade teacher, like, we had to make videos about a certain country. Mm-hmm. And it had to be, like, you had to be creative with it. So we made an ad for a cereal about Singapore, and they were called Singaporeos. And so we took, like, because, like, there's that cereal, like, Oreos.
Yeah.
So we took that, but put
Singapore.
Oreos. And, yeah, and, like, made this whole video, and mine was, like, about bullying and about how Singaporeos, like, made you cooler or whatever. I don't know. And they, like, kept that. And then my 9th grade year, we had to make videos about different kinds of, like, power, like solar energy or whatever, and mine was tidal energy. So I, like, literally had my whole group in the cold and the rain. We went to the Mississippi River, I think.
Oh my gosh, is that close to you?
Yeah, it's in my town.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, so we just, like, went to the Mississippi River and recorded our thing there, and I, like, set up all the shots. I had people in trees, like, talking. I had people, like, throwing rocks. Like, I directed this shit.
I
like,
love
and
that.
whatever, and, like, they had me show it to another class. And then my junior year speech, like, we had to film a video, and it had to be our speech or whatever. And that's how I got into NYU, was that video that I made for that class. So
that's so sick.
If you want to be a film major, make videos for your class, make them good, and then turn them in.
Dude, I'm so glad that, like, teachers had that as an opportunity, because, like, that was, like, I mean, obviously a lot of students, like, didn't go as creative with it, because that always kind of sucked to see. Because I would always sit in class and I'd be like, oh, I'm so excited to see what, like, other people came up with. Like,
and they would literally just be them, like, with the iPad just filming the whole thing.
Meanwhile, ours is, like, a high concept, like, like, think piece. And I'm like, oh, well, I mean, at least they tried. But, like, because, like, we're in art school. Like, other people are just in, like, you know, business school, like, doing what they like. But I'm just glad that school provided an outlet creatively, especially my school, because we didn't really have anything creative except for, like, theater. And, like, there was AP art, but, like, it was just a regular art class, and there was, like, nothing else. And I know kids here, they're like, oh, I had a whole, like, movie studio in my high school. I'm like, oh, all I had was nothing. Like, all I had was my French class, and we would make videos as, like, a creative project. So I'm just glad that teachers do that. Like, any teachers, if you're listening, shout out teachers. Keep it up.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we grew up at a time where that was starting to happen. Like, we got to use iPads in 8th grade to make our videos and edit on iMovie. Yeah, like,
lucky.
We didn't get to, like, keep them, but they were like in those carts that they would go from class to class, kind of. And so,
we just had laptops.
Our global studies teacher let us use them, and we got to, like, film with the iPads and then edit on the iPads and then, like, submit the videos and whatever. Like, that's so cool. Yeah. We got to do that, and, like, people before us didn't get to do that.
Yeah.
Like, we actually got to make video speeches and projects and whatever, and I don't know. Now that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah. And we also had, like YouTube going up.
Yeah.
When did you first get on YouTube?
I was late to YouTube because I know that there were so many people who were watching YouTube, like, way before me. Like, people would show me YouTube videos, and like, I never watched them for a long time. I probably, like, 2013, 2014 is probably when I started getting on it. But yeah, like, people were on it way before then. And so, I don't know. I was really late to it, and I know that.
I was on it early as fuck. Like, I literally remember, you know Ryan Higa?
Yeah, barely.
He, like, his video, like, the How to Be Ninja video, that was, like, his first big thing, I think. But I remember, like, it being in elementary school, like, when that, not when it came out. I don't know when it came out. I didn't look at the dates back then. But, like, when it got, like, really popular, everyone was like, oh, my God, watch this. And then me and my friends would watch, like, YouTube videos. Like, there was this guy named, like, Julian Smith or something. He had, like, a bunch of dumb videos. They were so funny. Like, and I feel like growing up with that has made probably our generation, like, really weird, but also, like, really fun, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we're a weird generation.
When I would use YouTube, at first it would be, like, my friend showing me a video, and I always just thought it was like, oh, you just, like, look up videos when you need something.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
And so that's why I think I got to it so late, because I didn't realize people were, like, subscribing to people and like watching like everything on there. Like, I didn't realize that was happening. And we also had like a family laptop. Like, I didn't have time to watch.
Oh yeah.
Like, wasn't able to watch that stuff. But once I actually did, like, I don't know, I caught up on like Jenna Marbles and stuff, and I've been watching her forever. And like I had like, not to be one of those people, but like I started watching like David Dobrik like right away, like when he started releasing his vlogs and stuff, like, and it's so interesting how that stuff has changed.
Yeah.
And like I feel like we got to see like YouTubers getting like really, really popular, like releasing books. Like remember like Tyler Oakley, like Zoe Sugg, like,
Tyler Oakley. I haven't thought about him in so long.
I still follow
and then
him
like
on
one
Twitter,
time I saw him and it pop up and I was like, oh shit! Like that was like middle school. Like everyone was like, oh my god, Tyler Oakley, Tyler Oakley. Blah, blah, blah.
That was like the new TV show.
It is, but it's also weird to like see how people fall off because he fell off. That one bitch. Is it iJustine? Yeah, she's like blonde. She at one point was the shit. Yeah, I didn't even know when she was the shit. I wasn't
watching. I never like watched her. I just saw her doing like the reviews of Apple products. That's what I watched her. I never subscribed to her, but I didn't realize that she was like a big creator.
Yeah.
I just thought
she used to literally be like one of the biggest. Yeah. And now,
yeah,
like I had trouble finding her name.
Fall off like Tyler Oak, like that whole like the 2014 YouTube, like all those people that were really popular aren't really popular
they all fell
anymore,
off,
which is crazy
unless they like they have to do something. I don't know, I feel like there was just a point where it's like they either had to do something to like maintain popularity or like I don't know, that just have a better fan base. It's just weird.
I think a lot of people just ended up making the same content when new trends were happening. So they stayed with their content that made them famous when it's like, that's not what you should be doing. You need to evolve.
Because it's like, we can only watch so many Q&A videos.
Exactly. like, or they would start like doing things for money. And like people were like, like I don't want to, I don't care anymore, you know? But it's so interesting to see like people like Jenna Marbles, who still gets millions of views on all of her videos, like, and she's just right now she's putting out content like, oh, I'm doing something with my dog, like, whatever. But like,
her dogs are cute though. That's the main reason why I would click.
I still watch.
Yeah, I click because of the dogs. I'm like,
I watch
so
like
cute.
every single video.
But she's still funny.
Uploads.
Like she's
still
like,
so funny, and her and her boyfriend are so funny. Like, I like watch his videos too. Like, they're so funny and genuine and like whatever, and it makes you want to watch it instead of watching someone who only cares about money or isn't making content that's original anymore.
Yeah. And I feel like newer people too, like newer famous people, even when they get like brand deals or whatever, they don't make it as big of a part. Like I feel like they people now are trying to make some brand deals seem like more low key. Yeah. It depends. Like I don't know, because fans get so upset when people are start doing things for money. They're like, oh, I can't believe you took the sponsorship. I'm like, duh.
But also, that's
they're
their
trying to
job.
make money.
Like,
yeah, it's their job.
Money. But I like that the girl Brittany from TikTok. She was known as the kombucha girl.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I follow her on Twitter, and she tweeted that like she gets a ton of sponsorship, whatever, but she doesn't do them because a lot of them are just like bullshit sponsors or like things that nobody would like and whatever. And I'm like, I respect that a lot.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Like not taking the easy money because you know that you have a lot of people following you and you have a lot of people that are susceptible to shit products, you know?
Because TikTok's all kids.
Yeah. And like, well, and I think she has a YouTube channel now.
She does? Oh, good for her.
A lot of people who are like on TikTok are now going to YouTube.
You know why? Because apparently TikTok owns everything that you make. Like anything that you put on there, they own it. So like you like copyright, like they own it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you can't even like make any money off of the shit that you put on TikTok.
Oh yeah, there's no way to make money off of that. That's why they make it off the live videos and whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of crazy.
It is.
Like I told you about that one kid, like the one who was always growling all the time. You remember?
Wait, do a growl right now.
I cannot
growl. Try it. No. Do it.
I can't growl. Like, what am I supposed... I don't even know how... do that. Never mind.
I can't. Hold on. Hold on. One time, I did the best growl.
Yikes.
Anyways, that's it.
So, I just happened to see him, like, post this video... And it was like, yeah, so the giveaway's not working because I'm like over 18. So I'm going to do a giveaway where like I have a few sweatshirts or whatever. Just Venmo me $25 and you'll get your name put in the drawing for the giveaway. I was like, $25 a person to
for
put
a chance
to win like a sweatshirt that he's giving away. You could go buy a sweatshirt.
Yeah, and like just buy a sweatshirt
just
for $20.
Venmo you $25.
Pardon? But I bet people did.
100%. That's the worst part.
That's
is like
crazy.
Their kids, and they're literally like just giving them $25 for that.
That's how the lives are too, because anytime they get like one of those little, like, it's like, oh, I got a little panda that's like $5 that a kid just like pressed and like sent, and then you can refill it just by like pressing.
That's so
because it already has your credit card information.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, it is. They're like really like TikTok is it's super fun, but also they're like definitely, they are really nailing their business model. Like they are really smart with it.
So then do the creators get to keep all the money from the live, or does TikTok take some of that?
TikTok probably takes a percentage, definitely they take a percentage, but I mean, they get some of the money, the creators, but they don't own anything that they put on the app, and that's wild.
That is really wild. But then YouTube is so like controlling now about like what content you can put on there, that it's like,
that's
where
ridiculous
do I make
to me.
Content?
They need to just make like kids tube, or like use the age, like let people age restrict their videos like how they want or something.
Yeah, and age restricting it should not mean that they don't get any money from it.
Yeah, exactly. It should just mean like I don't know, if your kid has a fake age on their thing, then that's on you.
To find the bad content on YouTube and delete that and not demonetize everybody. There should be some way to do that, because people are just like not making any money off of the content that they're making.
Exactly.
Or like they can't upload it, or they have to edit what they want to put out there just so they can make some sort of money from it. Like,
and a lot of people like quit their jobs.
Yeah.
People quit their jobs real quick. Like, I don't know how much, like, YouTube money really is, but people be like, I got 10,000 subscribers, I quit my job. I'm like,
Yeah. Like, no, there's that, you know that one Italian guy on TikTok?
Who makes the food? Angry Cooking?
He's the one that has, like, his Mimi, his grandma, and, like...
Oh, that's adorable, but no. Oh, yes, I think I do.
So he posted a TikTok that said, like, I quit my job to do TikTok full-time.
No,
I was like,
sir.
Whoa.
Sir, you don't even own the content.
Literally. I was like, to do TikTok full-time?
Like, if he had, like, YouTube or something, because at least you own that,
I mean, maybe he does have YouTube, but I think he said, like, to
it?
do TikTok full-time. I was like... And you, like...
Bad idea.
Have you ever looked at, like, the popular creators' pages? They have so much content on there.
Yeah, they do.
Like, it's kind of crazy. They just, like, are pushing out stuff constantly.
Yeah.
Like, that...
Because they're, like, 1-minute videos.
Yeah.
But
some of them spend a lot of time on them. And which is crazy, and it's really cool. But, like... Or some of them will repost because they're like, this didn't get enough likes. Like, that's a bad mentality already.
Yeah, but, I mean... That's the name of the game.
I guess. They're
and, like, that's how the algorithm works.
I'm like, whoa. But sometimes I'm just like, if it didn't get enough likes, then maybe it's not as good as you thought it was.
No, but then the second time, like, I won't see it the first time. I only see it the second time when it's, like, on my For You page with 20K likes.
See, I've seen a few of them where they're on my For You page. They were posted a day ago, and they said repost, and they still have, like,
1 like.
likes.
No, I've seen some with, like, 0 likes. It's, like, reposting for the clout. And I'm like, that was from a week ago, sir.
Yeah.
Ooh, 0 likes. No comments. Ooh.
I don't know. I've seen some YouTubers say, like, oh, my views are down, like, it's the YouTube algorithm, whatever. I'm like, sometimes you're just not making good content.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that say about you, sir?
Like, they're so quick, and YouTube's algorithm sucks, and, like, all that other stuff, yeah. But you also have to look at your content and, like, what people are saying about it, like, and all that other stuff, and maybe people just don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, because if you have good content, then people will keep coming back. Like, at the end of the day, like, for the most part, like, if you have really good content, people will come back.
Yeah, and, like, if people are talking about your content, like, on Twitter or whatever, they will come back, but
they can't talk about it if it's shitty.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I see that all the time, and I'm just like, is it always the YouTube algorithm?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Dude.
I feel like we just shaded a bunch of people. Can't we?
Not to shade.
I don't want to be canceled.
Honestly, cancel me. No, don't do it. I'll be really sad.
I felt like I was going to get canceled for that TikTok I posted.
Oh my god. Story time.
Story time. I posted a TikTok saying that I needed help paying for college because college is expensive, and
newsflash.
It was a lot. And it got like 23K views, I think.
Humble brag.
And a few thousand likes. Like, it wasn't even like really popular. It was just like more than I've ever had or anything like that. And like people are like commenting things, and like I don't know, it just kind of sucks. Like, people just kind of suck on the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, don't even look at the comments.
It's hard not to when I, like, go to the thing where it's, like, it tells you how many likes or comments you have. And I just tap that to get the notification to be away, and then I see, like, oh, go to a less expensive school, or, like, why are you asking for money, or you're wearing a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, which, by the way, I got for $23 with my fucking discount. Like,
no, but it's like these people don't know you.
They don't.
At the end of the day. So I'm like, why? Like,
I don't know.
The fact that they comment also, I'm like, do you have a life?
Yeah.
To go back to?
I don't know.
Like,
it just that just kind of sucked, and I was like,
no, it does. It really does.
It probably sucks, like, seeing all that shit, like, normally.
Yeah.
That's just
like, people getting a ton of hate.
I don't know. That just... I don't know. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. Because people, like, really will say anything.
Yeah.
If they can't see your face.
I know.
That's period. Like, yeah.
I don't know. They can't see me. I like, blocked
I mean,
a
if
few
you
people
can't
on there, too.
see their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, like, blocked a few people on there, too, because I was like, I can't keep having this, like, conversation with you.
No, I honestly would not even reply. Because it's like
I shouldn't have, but, like...
Yeah. Because if they're like, where'd you get the Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirt? You're like, I work there. And then they're like, oh, but, well, so you work, you have to have money. It's like, well, you don't...
Yeah, people keep saying, like, get a job. I'm like, as if I haven't been working this entire time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't know.
A job does not pay me $2,000.
Yeah,
a day. Right off the bat. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Online is weird.
It's
really weird online,
internet is
dude.
Crazy.
It's really fucking weird.
We
all saw Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet, so we all know.
I want to live in that universe so bad.
Too, dude.
But the whole movie was like a metaphor.
Yeah.
Like, the whole movie was like, whatever. I don't know. I wish I had written down more of my thoughts about that, because I'd already seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But then we watched it again. And I was just
that was my first time seeing it.
Really?
Dude, I did not expect to fucking cry, dude. I was
like,
yeah,
what the fuck? Half the people cried at the end.
It was so sad. Well, it was so happy.
Sweet.
It was so cute. I was like, why am I crying?
Like, their friendship
Then the hearts
adorable.
connected at the end. I was like, fuck you.
But the whole time, he was just being, like, a toxic male.
Yeah.
Like, the entire time. Like, only thinking about himself.
Yeah.
And I was like, yikes. Like, I really felt for her the entire movie. I was like...
No, that's how you're supposed to feel.
Good. Because... I don't know. Like, do kids feel that way?
I would.
Like, I feel like as a kid, I would understand his perspective. Like, he just wants to be her friend, and he just wants his friend back. And he's doing anything to get his friend back. But now, like, as an adult, I'm watching it, and I'm like, he's being really toxic. But then they discussed that at the end. Like,
yeah, and they had, like, his whole...
toxic.
Like, I feel like they really did a good job of, like, making it clear that she... Like, it would be better for her to, go to the slaughter game.
And she had that, like, the female
for those
role
who haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph breaks
the internet.
Or Ralph breaks the internet.
Ralph breaks the internet.
So I feel like Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet doesn't.
Yeah, that's clunky. But you know, he's gonna wreck it.
He's gonna wreck it.
Yeah, but basically he's like so clingy with Vanellope von Schweetz, the little racer bitch, and like she's like, I just want to be in this cooler racing game, and he just isn't ready to let her go, dude.
Yeah.
But then at the end, spoiler alert, he does. Because she lost the game was gone.
Yeah.
I was like,
she
let her
realized
vibe
that, like,
out.
there's better things out there.
Mm-hmm.
On the internet. But I did kind of feel sad that, like, they never get to see each other anymore.
No, they like set up a whole visiting schedule at the end.
I know, but it was like, I'll see you in a month.
Yeah.
And they have to live days like we live days.
Yeah, but they like also like live in video game. Like they're gonna be chilling for a month.
I guess. I mean, it
and then
sucks
go out
to,
for
like,
a month.
lose your friends.
And they live on the internet. They can
she lives on the internet.
I know,
he
but he can like
to
easily teleport to the internet and then teleport.
Like, the end of the movie like messed me up though.
Why?
Because they zoomed out and it was like that arcade had nobody there.
Yeah.
And it like was by a freeway. Like it looked like it was about to be shut down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that was only because that was low key a poor choice of a ending shot. Like they could have showed kids coming in. Because that made me.
I think that was like the message. That, like,
the arcade's antiquated and Ralph is gonna get deleted and Penelope's never gonna see him again.
Yeah, are they setting up another movie?
I hope the fuck not. They need to leave them alone.
Yeah, because is that the second or that's
second?
Be the third,
it's
right?
the second.
Okay.
If that was the third, I wouldn't have watched it. The third of anything, I'm like, maybe chill out.
3?
Wasn't it just like time travel?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's the same movie. Because I remember watching that as a kid, being like, isn't this the same shit?
She's in the she has to find her like way back to the palace, and try to make the prince like fall in love with her again, and then he doesn't. There's like a ship at some point.
A ship?
I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Big ship, dude. Neither have I.
It's a good movie though. The second Cinderella is just them telling stories. I love that one.
I think I've also... Dude, have you seen Lion King 1.5?
I've seen it. I can say that I've seen it. I don't remember
It's like Lion King with like commentary from Timon and Pumbaa. It's so funny. In my memory. I don't know. I haven't seen it recently. But I would watch it again. Yeah, let's watch it right now.
We should.
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably end this podcast. We've been talking for over an hour.
Okay. Well, let's end it on a good note. Okay. One more. Let me see. Let me consult the list. We have a list because we're prepared.
Mm-hmm. We're podcasters.
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph was on the list, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing left to report.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna try to make podcasts like every week because we want to, and it's fun. And if anyone listens to this, that's awesome.
And we love you.
Like
you specifically.
subscribe.
Hey, you. We love you.
Love you.
And we want you to give us money.
No. We want you to listen.
Not give us money, yeah. I don't even care about the money because at the end of the day, I just want to live in a robot society.
I just want to make a podcast, honestly.
Yeah, and I just want to make a podcast. It's just
it's fun.
Vibes.
The vibes. I feel like the first half was a little rough, but the second half, we were just like
I feel like it was rough the whole way through, and that's how I like it. Wow.
You heard it here first, guys.
Heard it here first. Remember, still open for a green card marriage. See you later.